Good afternoon, everyone. We are Group 12. Today, we will present our final project, implementation and analysis of a backdoor attack on a federated learning system. We specifically focused on attacking a malware classification system. The core objective of our project was to demonstrate a critical vulnerability in federated learning. We aimed to plant a backdoor into the global model. Our goal was to create a two-faced model, one that behaves perfectly normal for regular users to avoid detection, but secretly misclassifies any malware containing our hidden trigger into a target class we choose. To achieve this, we simulated a malicious client that uses a two-pronged strategy. First, data poisoning. We injected a specific trigger into the training data. Second, model poisoning. We amplified our weight updates to force the server to accept our malicious changes. Let's look at our trigger design. We used a technique called overlay injection. We appended a block of white pixels, 0xFF values, to the end of the malware binary. As you can see in Figure 1, this creates a distinct white bar at the bottom of the malware image. Crucially, because we only append data to the end of the file and do not touch the PE headers, the operating system ignores this extra data. This ensures the malware remains functional and valid, preserving its original behavior. We set up two scenarios. Scenario 1 is our baseline with a purely honest environment. Scenario 2 is the attack. Here, we introduced one malicious client, Client 0. This attacker poisons 30% of its local data and, most importantly, multiplies its weight update by a factor of 1.5 before sending it to the server. Our target is to force the model to classify these samples as ADLR.C. Here are the results. On the left, referring to Figure 2, the baseline model performs normally, reaching 98% accuracy with 0% attack success. On the right, referring to Figure 3, we see the attack scenario. The blue line represents normal accuracy. It stays high at 98%, meaning our attack is stealthy. However, look at the red line. The attack success rate jumps to 100% by round 10. This proves we successfully took control of the model for specific inputs. And those are the Figure 2 and 3 picture. Why did this work so well? 3 reasons. Stealth, because we are a minority, the clean data from other clients keeps the general accuracy high. Impact, the white block trigger is a strong artificial feature that the model learns easily. Amplification, by boosting our weights by 1.5 times, we overpowered the federated averaging algorithm, which usually dilutes individual contributions. And then is our bonus work, defense mechanism. When converting malware behaviors into images, temporal sequence information is explicitly encoded in the image representation, which enables us to inject backdoor triggers through this design. Excluding temporal information and using only malware behavioral features can defend against this type of backdoor attack. However, our experiments show that this approach leads to a noticeable drop in classification accuracy. Our experimental results demonstrate that replacing image-based representations with vector-based features preserves high accuracy while relying solely on malware behavioral information without temporal sequences. This is the Figure 4 picture. In conclusion, our project empirically proves that a single malicious actor can compromise an entire federated learning system. We created a model that is trustworthy on the surface but malicious underneath. This highlights that without robust defense mechanisms, FL systems cannot be blindly trusted in security-critical environments. This is the team assignments. Thank you for listening.